Oh, come on.
Got Jessica on the line here looking for a second date update today with a guy named Steve. Hey, Jessica.
Hey, good morning. Thank you so much for helping me out. I just don't know what else to do.
Well, we'll try to help out. There's no guarantee that we're. Sometimes we're not very helpful.
But most of the times you are. So I'm really just being super optimistic about what happened.
Well, you're not too optimistic, or you're super optimistic?
I'm super optimistic. I'm just always wired glasses half full.
Great.
Good for you.
Okay, so we might be able to get some results today. So start from the beginning. Tell us how you met Steve, how the first date went. We'll go from there.
So we met on Tinder, and we definitely talked for a couple of days before we decided to meet up. Safety first, sort of.
Yeah.
And we went to Latitudes, and it was really a lovely time, fun, and we had a couple of drinks. And, of course, the first few were just to help me relax. And, I was a little nervous. And the next couple, just because we were having such a good time. I mean, really such a good time. I thought he's a really cute guy. He's got super pretty eyes, adorable smile, cute little dimples. And the best thing ever is that he was easy to talk to. He also had a sense of humor. I mean, he just kind of ticked all the boxes.
Great.
And I could tell that it's going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And towards the end of the night, he was definitely giving me that, that look. That guys give that are like, yeah, if you know what I mean. And, you can just.
The look that only really handsome, attractive guys can pull off.
Yeah, no kidding. Because if they're not handsome, attractive, and really sexy, it comes across very creepy.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like part Diana, part dog kind of thing. So at one point he said to me, "Would you prefer my place, your place, or hotel sex?"
Oh.
See, please.
And I said, definitely hotel sex, because of course it sounds fun. But I like the idea of neutral territory. So we got a room, and we took a bottle of wine with us, and, we did our stuff. And I woke up the next morning to a plate full of continental breakfast and a note saying that he had a great time. He had to leave early, he had a meeting, and then he wrote, "See you later." So I took that to mean that we'd be seeing each other again, but he hasn't called or texted. And I've texted a couple of times, but he hasn't responded, and I'm bummed. I know we had a great time, and it seemed like he was, really into me and really liked me. So I don't know if I did something wrong.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he would have gone through the trouble if you did. I mean, he hung out with you a long time.
I know.
And he was willing to foot the bill for a hotel.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
So you can understand her confusion. Or did he pay for the hotel, or did you go halvesies?
No, he paid for the hotel bill. He paid for breakfast. He paid for everything,
right.
Which was, I definitely was expecting.
You must have been exhausted if you slept through the hotel room door opening and closing and setting up the room service cart.
But you could be real discreet, too. Like, haven't you ever snuck out of someone's house the next day when you wake up and you're like, holy, how did I get here? And you just do
Well, I'm just saying
creep.
it's easier to do in a house than a hotel. Whereas with me, the minute I hear room service.
Yeah, that you're different.
Awake.
Yeah.
But also
was it room service, or was it a continental breakfast that they had set up downstairs that he went and filled up a plate?
He went downstairs and he filled up a
so there
plate.
was no knocking.
Yeah, right.
Gotcha.
So he was
But
being
still,
quiet.
those doors are so loud in hotel rooms when they're opening. I mean, it's click, click, click.
They don't have to be. You just got to get really good at it. So you have to pull it all the way down and then secretly pull it open. And then when you leave it, you have to pull the handle again.
Fritz has gotten very good at it over the years.
Yes. Well, I stay in a lot of hotels, and I don't want to wake up Scott when I go down to get
a
coffee.
lot of hotels.
Yeah.
All right, so you got the complimentary continental breakfast and a great evening and a great date.
He took a shower. I mean, I didn't hear him while he took a shower, but I could tell because the bathroom was all, wet and stuff like that.
Yeah. So he didn't just leave a note then. You actually interacted with him.
No. I was passed out. But I could tell he took a shower. Like, I woke up, there was food, there was a note. I could tell he'd taken a shower. There was, like, a towel on the floor kind of thing, of course.
Yeah, girl, you heavy
he
sleeper.
was busy.
Yeah.
She's a heavy sleeper, too.
Yeah.
I mean,
sure.
everything.
He wore you out.
Yes, he did. And
He wore me
you had
out.
a bunch of drinks.
Bunch of drinks. I've been working a lot lately, and so I was actually, like, really tired, and it was so quiet. It's so, like, noisy in my apartment. So, in the hotel, we got a high room floor. It was really fun. So I was definitely out. And he put the do not disturb sign on. So anyway, but I'm just really bummed. I just don't know where he is.
Well, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will call Steve. How long has it been? Because, I mean, after that, I figure you'll hear from him eventually.
It's been 3 weeks. I'm just
3 weeks.
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
That's a bit.
All right, we'll call him when we come back. Hang on.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Cold weather is coming. Shut it out with new windows from Universal Windows Direct. Hi, it's Tim. Right now, buy one window, get one free. They also do siding, roofing, and doors. Call 513-755-1800. Check out uwdsouthwestohio.com.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Jessica goes on a date with Steve. She met him on Tinder. Really good looking guy, like ticked all of her boxes, man. He's got it going on. Definite chemistry, so much so that when he gave her that look, she knew it was on. They could have gone to her place. They could have gone to his place, but they decided to go to a hotel.
He offered it up as an option. She said, yeah.
I'm kind of sad that's never happened to me in my old dating life.
And I like the way you look at that, Jessica, as neutral ground.
Yeah, neutral territory.
Neutral
Plus it was hot.
territory. Yeah. So anyway, that was great. And then he left the next morning while you were asleep, but he had left you breakfast and he left a little note, and that was the last you heard of him.
Yes.
And that was 3 weeks ago.
A note, and it said, "See you later."
3 weeks. Why did you wait so long to call us?
Well, I was texting him. I didn't want to be like, the next day, hey, I need your help. And then it took a couple days for you guys to get back to me. So I've been on it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, you ready to call him?
Let's, please.
Hello?
Hi, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve, it's Jeff, Jen, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. We got you on speakerphone. How you doing, bud?
Oh, wow. Okay.
What's going on? We wake you up?
I've been up for 20 minutes or so.
Have you had breakfast yet?
No, I haven't. Why? Are you guys making me breakfast?
Well, we thought maybe we'd send Fritch over there with a continental breakfast and a note.
And then never call you again.
Right.
Sounds like a great breakfast date.
No, we talked to your friend Jessica, who you hung out with at Latitude. You met her on Tinder. You guys hung out at Latitudes, and you ended up going back to a hotel for the evening.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I've been doing a lot of dating lately, but
I had that sense.
yeah. Yes, I remember. Absolutely.
Yeah, she sounds nice.
Yeah, I don't want to be a dick or anything, but I'm just kind of looking to, just have some fun.
You don't even remember, do you?
No, I do. I got a nice bowl of cereal and a banana. But I've been honest about my intentions. I've said that I'm not looking for anything serious right now, and I'm just looking to have a good time. And
Oh, you said that to her?
yeah, I made that pretty clear.
Oh.
And I don't get why she's shocked that she hasn't heard from me.
I'm just going to jump in, if you don't mind. You also said that you hope to someday find someone and get married and do all the adult stuff. And, you never know when that might happen. And then you tell me how great and special I am and that you really, really enjoy being with me as, you're caressing my hair out of my face after we had some pretty incredible sex. You're welcome. And we had great chemistry. And if you're looking to just hook up and then leave it at that, I mean, you can't go saying all that other stuff too. It's completely mixed messages, and it's so not cool. It almost like borders on cruel.
Yeah, that's mixed messaging.
But I get his point. Like, I've been with women in my past who I legit thought were great and are, because they are great and they are special. Maybe not for me, but I see the value there.
So maybe he needed to tag that. You know, maybe he needed to, after saying how special she was and what a great time he had, and then say, I still don't want to date you, but, you know, you're a good catch.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't remember saying any of that. And I think you're making this shit up.
You think why would I go through all this effort if I didn't think there was something between us based on what you had said to me? Like, and then
Jessica, I think you might
really
have had a few too many drinks.
I did have a few too many drinks at the end, but I do remember what you said to me. I do remember that, and I think you're a complete head to say that to me now.
Oh.
And you know what? F you.
Oh,
F you
okay.
and F your dick.
All right.
That's a new one.
Maybe I
like
had
that
too many
too.
drinks. I don't know.
I'm writing that one down.
Same.
All
I
right.
can't wait to use it.
You know what? Seriously, I hope you get some kind of STD and it shrivels up and it falls off your mean body. So bye.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not how we intend these calls to go, Steve.
What a visual, though.
Yeah, do you compensate with like a nice gift card to a hotel or something?
Do we compensate?
Aren't you collecting Bonvoy points? Come on.
He's probably got that room for free. You're right. Damn. Good. You are good.
So, you need anything else?
No, I think that's enough.
You've done enough.
Yep.
We're good.
That's good. Thank you, Steve.
Okay.
All right,
See you
take it
guys.
easy. Bye. All right, if we can do a second date update for you, shoot us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com. I would be a terrible director because
That's doing his yoga pose this morning to reach the microphone.
with 5 seconds left, I was like, stand by Jen, and she'd just taken a bite of food.
Of bagel.
And I turn her mic on, and I look over at her, and she's sitting there chewing.
It's like, what do you want me to do? Talk with my mouth full? I can. I don't care.
I got it.
Thanks.
It is 7:39. Jeff and Jen, Cincinnati's Q102. Coming up, the secret sound. We got a brand new secret sound. Yeah, this is exciting. Brittany won yesterday. What, $2,500, right?
Yeah.
Sure did.
That ain't bad.
I put her picture up this morning if you want to check it out with her.